We're at Gamescom here, catching up with TaleWorlds to learn more about a game that's been sort of coming for quite a long time. But now that we've seen it, I understand you've been hard at work, putting all the things together, because it really is a step above what Warband was.
Yeah, exactly. It's Warband was already a very complex game, and with this new iteration of the game, we just felt that we had to do it right, and we had to look at everything that was really could be better about the game and improve every aspect. So we basically tried to make the whole everything from scratch almost, and of course with the attention of detail that we have been giving to it is unfortunately taking it, a lot of time. Yeah. But we are happy with the results.
Yeah. So first thing first, the strategy layer of the game seems to have increased quite a lot. Can you tell us a little bit about what kind of things players will be able to do now?
Yeah, basically the strategic layer, we have been trying to, again, Warband had a lot of features, but not all of them were not really transparent or easily accessible for the player. So we tried to go over each of those and try to improve upon those. So, for example, now when you are going over the world map, you can see different villages, and you can see that this village is producing, I don't know, horses, and this village is it's all very obvious. And when you are seeing caravans, you can see that the old economy makes sense. So it's much more transparent. I mean, some villages producing horses, they are selling it over to the town, and the town is doing something with it. So they are making up fine goods. So the economy makes much more sense. And also the political aspect of the game is now much more developed. And when you talk to a lord, you have always the option to offer a deal with them. And then that deal screen gives you the option to make basically unlimited deals. So you can say that, okay, we are at war, I want to make peace with you, so why don't you have this town, and I will release these prisoners, and also I will give you this much money, and I also give my horse to you. So it's like you can all have all these deals, and the AI also is also making these deals, and if they are relevant to you, they are shown to you, so you can see that. For example, this lord has defected, he has left his old faction and defected to another faction, and he has taken this town in return. So it's like you can also see the AI doing the same kind of deals in the background.
Very interesting, but of course, at the core of it is combat anyway, and you have certainly sort of increased that as well. Particularly, we got to see some siege action that was a lot different than what you've seen previously. That is still sort of at the core of the game, because I guess a lord without sort of combat power is not really powerful.
Yeah, exactly. I'm speaking of sieges. The sieges have been expanded a lot, and now you have a pre-deployment screen, and you can say that, okay, I'm going to attack this castle, so I think I'm going to attack with a, let's say, assault tower from the left, and then a battering ram from the middle, and let's say some ladders from the right. And then you can set that up, and you can put some catapults, trebuchets at the background, and then join into the action yourself. So it's like you have much more options, and everything is much more exciting in a sense. And everything is, there are lots of, you can use any kind of siege weapon, and you can see your soldiers also using them. So you'll see them doing all the animations and everything, and it all flows smoothly.
Yeah, it feels like there's more variation. You can tailor your play style to if you want to hang back a little bit more and sort of manage that, or if you want to be in the front line. It's not always up to you to sort of be that frontline character.
Yeah, definitely. We wanted to keep the feeling of Warband, where there was this agency that you could be in the thick of things, you could be like just in the middle of the battle and fighting like that. But of course, we also expanded the menus and system for commanding your troops. So you can, for example, split your troops into smaller sections. It's much easier to give them commands to, navigate to here or there, and the AI is just better at holding its place. So if you like, you can also sit back a little bit and command it from the behind.
So one area that certainly has improved is the visual and the customization, and there's just amazing options there available for the player. Can you talk us through a little bit what you've done sort of on the technology side?
Yeah, we have actually a very exciting character system. We are going to reveal that a little bit later. But in the show, we revealed the face generator, which has seen a tremendous amount of work from our team. And basically, we are very happy with the results. And you can basically create any type of character. You can adjust the build. And you can make a thin guy like me or a really muscle guy. So it's like, or any woman. And then you can add scars, tattoos, so many different hairstyles. But also, I think the quality has improved drastically. So it's like not just different options, but all these look convincing. So you have, when you are looking at characters inside the game, they come as real, and you can be scary. So you can say, okay, take my party, I don't want to fight with you. So we try to create that feeling.
Very interesting. You did not mention multiplayer anyway. Is that still a plan for Mount & Blade 2?
Yeah, definitely, of course. Multiplayer. We are just focusing on things. So we hopefully in the maybe next show we are going to show more about that. But the multiplayer is definitely the very core part of the game, and we are doing some great stuff on it. We are making small changes on it. So, for example, I think the very basic thing is that we are trying to have different ways of customizing your multiplayer character, and we have a very nice system for that that we are going to speak more about. So we want players to differentiate their characters a little bit more and have some different items and use them and customize their equipment. But we are also trying to make sure that all games are still very fair, and so this can be a basis for some kind of esports thing as well.
Very interesting. And what's the road ahead with the game? What platforms are you targeting, etc., etc.? Where are you at in development?
PC is always our main focus, so that's our first priority when we are developing the game. But we are revealing at the show the console ports of Warband, so we are trying to target at this time, at least for Warband, different consoles, and hopefully that will work, and we will hopefully also be able to target consoles for Bannerlord as well. So.
And where are you at in development with Bannerlords? How far have you gotten?
I think we are quite good. We are making good progress, but our basic idea is that we want to make sure that this is the absolute best game that we can do and our fans deserve. So we want to just stick to just trying to make the best of it. So we don't say this is our release date as a result, but I think we are almost there, and we are at the point where we are going to reveal more things at every few months, and just hopefully, I don't know, make the game ready maybe next year or something.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. It was a pleasure.
Thanks.